Well, ain't that a bitch? I got no audio on that rip. That is most disappointing. Have to rip those videos again. Hey, everybody out there at TV Lane, how you doing today? Yeah, I had to do Windows update. I had to update this software and that other software, and then the software that needed the software update needed the software update because the software wasn't updated. Yo, Bionic, bro, what's up? What's up? What's up? And we got Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Yes, I'm in good company. In good company. Look at all that stuff. Look at all that stuff. Damn dirty thing. He punking the Basstards of the universe. What's going on, everybody? It's Marinus. What up? Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the lines here right now. What? Like what? Let's see here. Don't have my phone today, so I have to do this old-fashioned way. Why is that? Why for is it like that? No, no, I'm gonna have to open up another. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, come on, let's go. Oh my God, forever to load. Yes, it takes forever to load. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. So I'm gonna get some more work done on this today. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good one? Yes, Gemini Crusaders, the Atomic Conductor. Yeah, see, that's another one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a Google Drive. Those of you have it, you can upload and I'll hit me up or I'll hit you up. I'll send you a Google Drive link, and that way we can get your trailer added to the roster. Was having some issues today. Didn't pull the audio when I was recording, which really upset me. Um, and I think I know why. I think I know why. So gonna have to get a bigger hammer. Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck is that thing open over there? I'm looking at my audio switchboard. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, so I want to get more trailers. I want more indie comics. And I had ripped the Elysian Fields trailer from Nine Realms Publishing, Michael Oden. Great. Like, dude, that book looks so dang good, and I hope that it runs a Fun My Comic. And I was going to get and I had the Cyberfrog Red Extermination trailer. Great trailer, too. But unfortunately, the audio did not rip properly, and I know what I did. It was one of those derpy check the box things of yeah, yeah. So I'll send you. I'll send you. I'm on the wrong thing. I just clicked on the YouTube chat, hoping it would highlight. uh, See, every time with me is dumbass tanker time. Yeah, I was kind of in a rush today. A little bit of a rush today. I don't even have my dancing waifu set up just yet. Let's go do that. You know what? We're gonna before we get to work, we're gonna set up. See, like, yeah, heck yeah, man. You know, look, only purchase from Fun My Comic. Oh, what is this great art? This is the triptych that I'm working on for Midnight for Momentum Comics. Rex Christian. So, creator of Devil Flyer, link in the description below. Um, so yeah, I'm finishing up the digital pencils, and then I am immediately going to I'm gonna hit up Rex, and because we were talking about this, I was like, hold off on sending me money for this just yet, so that I can go get the printout done. I've got 2 places in town. I'm gonna see, once I've got this done, I'll be able to take the day to go into town and go physically inspect their paper and ink. All right, so I've got to do that because I'm inking on top of it, so it can't be like a thick, you know, high quality ink. I'm actually looking for high quality paper, low quality ink. Right? Yo, Scarlett, good to see you. So this will be printed out in 3 11 by 17s, but I'm going to have them oversized printed on 12 by 18. So um, that way when Rex goes and he scans it and stuff, he'll be able to get the full picture, because we were talking about some various things like, we could find some, and I found some. I found some on Amazon, some really inexpensive plastic, but they look like they're wood frames, and sell some cool pictures. Like, and we're gonna discuss like where do we want to go with the colors on this, so that way before I go to the inking, that will dictate my rendering. So still a little bit of a process before this product is ready for market, but hopefully it's going to be something cool that folks can put up on their wall and stuff, and discuss like sizes and all the other fun little sausage making that goes into all this stuff. Got my coffee. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it was the last of the coffee. I've got to go to the store. Went to add my regular amount of milk, which is not a whole lot. It's not normally this blonde. It's far too blonde. Coffee wasn't as strong as it normally is. It wasn't a loaf, it was regular coffee. That's right. Yeah, no, and it has almost no flavor. It is terrible. I have to take some time today and go to the store. So before I get to any sort of working, um, is that there? No, I'm gonna move that one there. I don't want to do that. There we go. There we go. All right. So I got to get logged in here. Oh, I am logged in. Okay. So this was yesterday's waifu of the day, our demon cop. And then I decided I didn't like the previous waifu of the day that I had planned for today. So I've decided, I didn't have any goblins. Right? Goblins are popular. Darn it. Goblins are popular right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna whip one up, and time just escaped from me. So let's get this skin color a little better. Go to skin, go to main. Let's desaturate a little bit. Here we go. A little more goblin-y. I think we can shift it more towards the blue a little bit. There we go. And sub skin color. Let's see here. Not too blue. It's all right. Shift it a little bit more towards the red. Yeah, there we go. That's the sub skin. That's the subsurface scattering. That's a cool little thing. The fact that that's on a video game is nuts. Oh, I've got the wrong thing. Yo, Omer, what's up? We got Dave. What's up, dude? Good to see you. What am I playing? I'm playing Fantasy Star Online 2. I'm setting up the waifu of the day. And I decided to go with a goblin girl. Little nod to the plagiarism. Got to hang out with Plagal. He's doing so much better now. He's beating the odds, man, and that's something else. So I figured I would make a Fantasy Star Online to Goblin Girl. Um, Similar along the lines to what he's got. Let's go with the gonna those ears longer. Yeah, there we go. Big old long goblin ears. I think that's work right there. I don't know. Like his Goblin Girl's got the horns, and I do have horns. Do have horns, rather similar to what he's got going. Go ahead and make them bigger. His Goblin Girl's kind of got like that thing kind of going on right there. And let's see here. Let's hairstyle squared away. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with the hair. I don't want to be kind of something kind of messy and goblin-y. That's okay. But I've used that one way too much. That too. I never used this hairstyle. That's a kind of an interesting one. I'd have to move the horns a little bit. That one to work. See if we can do that. Horns. Move them. It's not working for me. Maybe kids not getting along and not using kind language with each other. I have to go intervene, even though I have a babysitter right now. Let's see here. God, oh, I see this is also on PlayStation 4. Yes, and it's cross-platform. So if you join on Ship 4, I'll hook you up. We have a wonderful alliance called Crescent Moon, and we were in 6th place this last week. We have fallen from our 5th place previous week, but still in the top 10. So that's another 300 meseta. That's the in-world currency used for upgrading your weapons, buying stuff in the auction house. It's the gold, essentially. You know what I mean? Games go. So it's 300,000 free bucks just for running a handful of missions. We're trying to get back into the top 3. It's very competitive. We have been in the top 5 for a while, but we have fallen out of the top 5 for right now. So yes, Bubes, Booba, as the anime folks call it, Booba. I don't think that hair's gonna work. I'm gonna go with some different horns. I've got a whole bunch of different. Got these broken horns right there. They're kind of neat. These asymmetrical horns. Got really funny horns. I found a use for those. I got them. Got these horns. Got a unicorn horn. A couple different unicorn horns. Some bunch of different stuff. Not exactly little magic horns. But you know what? For now, let's just go with no horns. Pick it. You know, I'm just gonna get the hairstyle out of the way. We're gonna pick a short one, just so I can get this outfit worked out. Then kind of work on it. Of course, because she is a goblin, we're going to make it very, very short. So all the way short. There we go. Little tiny goblin. Racked and stacked. Gosh, layering wear. So I just kind of set her up with that. Let's see. Well, let's go with like that for dark armor. Pardon me. And let's see here. I don't think I have any outerwear that would be cool for that. I think I have anything that works with the cool outfit thing. I still yet to find it. For. There we go. Now nobody will find her. Take that, Goblin Slayer. Top 10, top 10. Yeah, no, we're good. And we have a lot of fun. They're very helpful. We've got some of the folks because we are in the top 10. We do have some folks in our alliance that are just they're on top of the meta. And they don't share outside of the alliance their tips and tricks, but in the alliance they'll gladly share. They'll be like, "Oh no, you want to get this mod, you want to get this weapon, this armor, you want to set it up like this," and then you'll be pumping out like you could solo a lot of stuff that would take a group. They're they're pretty awesome folks out. And they keep asking to get a link to my stream to watch the show. They just found out that I stream, and some of them knew that I did comic books and illustration, but they didn't realize that how serious a thing it was. If anybody wants to jump in, anybody wants to join, the link should be pinned to the top. Yes, it is. It is pinned to the top of the chat. More than welcome to come on in and have some fun. We're gonna black on black for that. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go with black and gold. That way I've got a because you can sample these colors to use with accessories, and you'll see that here. The character customization is a lot like a Lego kit. But seriously, you get enough parts. This is the best character customization in any game. I do want to take like this mask here, right? I want to take this mask and do like the crying soy jack character. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go to advanced settings, like where I have like the face like this, and then like move it out a little bit, but have like super sad face underneath crying. Like I really, really do want to do crying soy jack. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just had an idea. Okay, so no, we're not going to use that for that. We're going to take this thing and I'm going to go to advanced settings. I'm going to change its attachment point to the upper left arm. Let's rotate this thing into position. Oh, no, sometimes this stuff gets a little weird. So go like that, go like that. Down and move it out just a little bit, rotate a little bit that way, right? And then shrink it down just a little bit. Yeah, we'll shrink it down just a little bit. Move it down and rotate. You know what? I'm going to make it look doesn't have teeth there. We'll hide this. Okay, and oh, there we go. Got properly. I want to make sure that that's precision aligned. Precision aligned. So I'm going to change the edit mode. Go to an A pose because you can T pose your character. You can A pose them. I generally work with posing. So that's gonna be cool. So if I do like that, that actually lets me see the shoulder a little bit better. Accessories, advanced settings. Moving on up. And you know what? I think go ahead and increase its size just a little bit. Like that. And I just had a 50 idea. Okay, we're gonna add. We're gonna add. Where is that? Where is that? I know which part I'm gonna add. There it is. Little flamey ball thingy. But we're going to advance settings. We are going to attach that to the same attachment the left upper arm. Oh, nobody's talking in the chat. Okay, I'm just checking in. I'm not ignoring y'all, folks. If you got anything to say, give me a couple seconds. I'll be checking in quite frequently. We are going to change that default color to really is that. Oh, right, because it's got the whole fire thing. So I'm going to change the default color to black. Out. Increase the size of this. Go ahead and move it down and bit down just a little bit further. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Bit. A little bit. Give it a little twist. Move it back. Kind of give it the illusion that it's nice and wrapped around. I guess we'll go ahead and up a little bit. Bolt it onto the forehead there. Tilt this way. Move it out a little bit. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's a little bit of finagling when you have like a lot of character design on. You can get funky with it. Now we're going to unsynchronize our stretchy sizes because I'm going to stretch it out ways a bit. Okay, it's wrapped around a little bit. Let's see here. Where are we sitting flipping wise? Okay, you know what? We can stretch it out further. Help some of the clipping going on. Yeah, and that still looks fun. Big ass goblin-y flaming shoulder piece. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Might hop on for minutes. Yeah, no. Yeah, hey, lurking and working. I get it. It's my favorite pastime. I'm in your chat, eating all your comments. It seems a little bit awkward, but you know what? I think I have a fix for that. So I'm gonna go to advanced settings here, unsynchronize. Nope. Undo. Love. Okay. We're gonna flatten that out a little bit and bring it in. Then I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna flatten that out a little bit. Like that. Undo that. I'm gonna bring it down. Bring it in. Let's tilt it. Got a weird tilt point. Kind of got to imagine how it's going to line up. All right, bring it in a little bit further. Right there. Now it looks like it's attached. It works. And yeah, it's touching her arm, but hey, you know, goblin magic, okay? Goblin magic. Okay. Yo! What's up, Trusty? Always good to see you, man. Dude, I've been turning people onto your artwork. We were looking at the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. We were talking about that last night. We were looking at some Awful Zero artwork and whatnot. We got to talking about Manny and the dog stars and how everybody's awesome. Yeah, no, Trusty's an amazing artist, dude. Trusty is an amazing artist. Everybody should go follow him and throw money at him. Yes, he likes it when you throw money at him. Not so much when it's rocks. That's one of his least favorite things. Okay, so we got the goblin thing going on. Let's see here. some more, pardon me, some more goblin-y type of stuff here. I'm looking. See what I got. I think on other shoulder, we'll go ahead and put shoulder pad there. We'll go into advanced settings, but first I want to get rid of the stick. I'm gonna go to stickers, stripe sticker. Nope, I want no sticker. And we're gonna World of Warcraft this thing up a little bit. Make it all big. Up a little bit. Out a little bit. Tilt it just a little. There we go. I think flip back just a little bit. Have it match that color there. Go ahead and match color there. Yeah, I think that'll work for that. I think that looks all right. All right, we're starting to get something there together. All right. All right, so we're at a 10 out of 18 style points that I can use. Hey, man, I'm just your friendly neighborhood force multiplier. Oh, yeah, and trusty, it's now that's chosen smell-o-vision. I think I have a good tape around here, something I can use. Got this Raven hood. That one's cool, but like it's very limited on what I could do with it. This one, a little better, but it's like it's a stiff cape. I'm not a huge fan of it. And I am not spending any money on buying more accessories. I'm not doing it. I've got like this thing. Yeah, I like that. I think we'll go with that. Advanced settings. Let's blow it up in size. Forward a little bit. Tilted forward a little bit. Bring it down. There we go. I think that looks pretty cool. And then default color is set to basewear color 1. So we're going to set to basewear color 2. You really can't see it. Basewear color 3. Now you can see it. You know what? I think that splash of red. Yeah, that splash of red actually works really, really good. What about the subskin? Actually, I'll go with the red. I think it works. All right. So we've got that. And then, go ahead and back out. 4. Let's start looking at cheap stuff. So sort by cost. And we'll start with the cheap and work our way up as far as accessories go. So I've got this chain for like 2. And I can move that all sorts of places. I've got yes, the claw. Hungry. No. Can I color this? Can't. So I get a little black band. Can't. Make it bigger. Ooh, and I can change where it goes. See how big that thing gets. It gets pretty decently big. Okay. So then I'm going to we'll go with the waist. So we'll put this thing like that. And then we'll move back, put it to the side, move it up, let it kind of like hanging off the waist. So as back as I can get it. Let's see here. Hang it. It just won't go, will it? No. No, it was such a good idea. It was gonna be fun. but it won't go. Sometimes that happens. Let's go with the mid chest, and we'll, in doubt, reset. Tilt it like that, and then we'll move it there. Tilt, move it back. Tilt it a little bit like that. Move it back. Move it this way. Tilt it. Okay. That. Move it down, maybe. Yeah, it's clipping right through her boob Dan booba. Was worth a shot. Really was worth the shot. Maybe if I flip it over, I tilt it down like that. This way, forward. That's the tilt it like. Oop. Wiggly, it's so wiggly. All right, so that's the way it's going to do that. Okay, it's just like that. Forward just a little bit. I don't think there's getting any. I don't think there's any getting away from clipping on that. Yeah, it doesn't work. All right, change it to something else. Let's see what we got going on in the chat. Yo, hey, listening while you're fulfilling orders. See, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yo, Plungecast, what's up? How are you doing? I know, right? Disappointment of disappointment. Yes, get your hands on EDGEPUNK. And get your hands on the EDGEPUNK magazine, edgepunk.net. I'll just drop the link. I also got the link in the description. So have yourself some fun. Do I do commissions? Why I am what characters I'm currently not open for 3D commissions right now. My 3D studio is down. I'm just playing around with Phantasy Star Online 2. This is I'm setting up the waifu of the day. Having a little bit of fun with it. Waifu of the day may be extended because Phantasy Star Online 2 NGS is currently having an event, and all non-clothing color changes, everything except for changing the colors of outfits, is free. Doesn't cost any tickets. But I do know Plungecast. I do have lines on fantastic 3D artists if you're looking for them. There's a whole bunch of them. But I do like the idea of a comic series which are coloring the first issue set in a fantasy world. Dude, for real. You have something? Let me give you the power. All right. Oops, wrong button. We are sneaking up on our first break. So I'm going to give you I am going to give you a wrench, so that way you can go ahead and drop a link, and I'm go to your channel real quick. And I'm already subscribed. Good. I just want to double check. Good. Yeah. So yeah, you've got a wrench. Feel free, drop some links. You got trailers. You got crowdfunders, storefronts. We support it all around here. We're just everybody around here is looking for good stuff. You know, most of the folks that watch this channel are kind of done getting beat up by mainstream. when they're like, well, I'm not a fan. You know, they'll say something simple like, I didn't like it. And then all of a sudden it's like, you're a bad person. You're going to hell. I don't know. See, I got a shield here. If I do that, I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of it. So yeah, please feel free. And Aldir is a super mod extraordinaire and always on the spot. So we're gonna remove that. And I am going to go. I never use this shield, really. See how big it gets. Oh, I just had a great idea. Nope. Go back, go back, go back. Yeah, so remove this. Actually going to change this. We're not going to use that scarf. I had a fun idea. We are going to, let's see here, go to advanced settings. Okay, there we go. We're back. Darn you, voice meter potato. I'm sure there's a setting that I can change in there. I'm sure there's a setting I can change on there to get that to not be doing that. Okay, let's go see what we got going on over here. Right, you know, and I'm just an old sharp dude. You know, emphasis on the old. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this and say mid chest, right? There's a thing for that because then I can make it super big. Right, so I'm gonna rotate it so it's like this. Then we're gonna move it back and then move it down. Move it probably about right there. Should be good. Move it in just a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna tilt it backward like that. That way it's kind of move it to the side, center it a little bit. Yeah. She's got a shield on her back. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, yeah, that I am. I am old school. I'm old school. Oh, hold on. I just noticed that my camera's not working. Uh there's you. And I know what it is, and I gotta fix it. So please. Nope, not that camera. Nope, not that camera. Nope, not that camera. That camera. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Old school, man. Yeah, no, I'm from I'm originally from the San Francisco Bay Area, dude. I'm an old school bleeding heart type of guy. I am. Even though I'm also you know, maybe not kind of an asshole. Maybe I'm really an asshole. Oops. I keep trying to click on the YouTube to highlight the chat. There you go, man. East Bay Punk, that's right. Go to got that Alameda energy. It's a shame what they've done to my beautiful Berkeley. Those terrible, terrible Wokies. Just awful. Awful. Okay, so we got our little goblin girl shield. Oh, got her little bit of dark armor. Um, let's see here. What else? So that did free up So I have 5 points left. So if I get a 2 and a 3 cost, so we'll sort by cost. Let's take a look at our 2s and see if we can find one. I guess we're going with the chain. Yeah, we'll go with the chain. Then you know what? Great idea. So chain, we're going to, oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and do the same attach point as the shield, mid chest. Then we will, first things first, let's get it oriented right. So it's best to go like that. Then we'll go like this. So 63 out the midpoint. See, push it on over. I'm gonna flip it all the way around. Move it to the back. Oh, won't go. It doesn't go all the way back. That's a shame. All right, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. 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 You know, do you want to play that game? We play that game. Push it to the front a little bit. Move it down. Or to make it. Oh gosh. Narrow. Nope, that's not the one. I've changed the orientation. There we go. We're gonna scooch it back a little bit. Scooch it down. Lines up right between the tatas. Right between the tatas. Go ahead and angle it. Nope, that's not the one. Nope, that's not the one. Oh, that's the issue sometimes that I run into. This got kind of a funky. I see that right there. See, it's funky. I go like that. I think just gonna be, undo, 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 undo. There we go. Good enough. We'll go ahead and stretch it down a little bit. We're gonna move it over just a little. There we go. Move it down a little. There we go. Cool. Looks kind of neat. And then I have room for a 3. What's going on, chat? Right. Right. Here we go. Right. Sort by cost. Okay. We have room for a 3 and a 1 and a whatnot. Then we'll go pick a hairstyle. Go with this. What? Could do like a patch, kitty eye patch. You know what? I think we're gonna go with a little kitty eye patch here. Advanced settings. I'm gonna make it. Go with bright red. Bright red kitty eye patch with crossed out eyes. And we're gonna embiggen it. I think that's good. And then, all right. I have 1 style point left. I'm not even going to bother. Let's go ahead and get some eyes squared away. Goblin eyes. We want goblin eyes. Right, so we're not going to sync left and right eyes. This one, we're going to have it be that eye. Even though you can't see it, we're going to make it a blind eye. Then, for makeup, first makeup is not going to be the taboo makeup. That one we're going to go with. Where is that? There we go. Itchy scar face type of deal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I think that works. And for that one, not even using that subcolor. So we can have a little bit of fun with this. Go with that. You know what? We'll go with that. There we go. Outlined lip color. Yeah, I like that one better for this character. And then for body paint, first body paint we're going to do, we're going to go with the sharp body highlights. No, none of them are showing enough. It just looks like she's got not having it. Ooh, but the chains, that works. Put the chains on. And then let's see here. Do that right there. Or see, then really can't see the chains. They don't stand out at all. No. Ooh, scar on the chest. There we go. She's got the cleavage scar right there. Right? Because we're going with the whole goblin thing. Right? She survived the goblin hunter. Right. Then let's give her hairstyle. Time to pick a hairstyle. We got all sorts of hairstyles. Got shaggy mushroom cuts. Got long hair. Oh, it's gonna clip and it's gonna drive me absolutely insane. No, not that one. That one's got the color fade on it. That's a rare hairstyle. Does kind of work a little bit. Let's see what we got. Move them. Shield down a little bit. Change up the hair color a little. It's like that one though. That one kind of works. And we've got this one, which that one's kind of fun, but it is going to clip the shield. I am going to have to. I am also thinking of changing the tip of her shield. Clipping purpose. So let's go ahead. Go to accessories. Go find the shield. Nope. Oh, there we go. Narrower shield. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit right there. I don't know. That really big round shield totally does have a certain aesthetic appeal to it. Popped it out a little further away from the back. That'll be fine. Whatever. Then, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that eye patch. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, just double checking the chat. Make sure I'm not ignoring you guys as I put together the waifu of the day. We're going to change the color of that chain, though. The chain default color is that. And change it to gold. White chain, base rare color, purpley chain. I do like that purpley chain. That is reflecting some of the other. That one does stand out too, and it still stays on our color. We'll go with that. Pardon me. Burp, burp. Tommy said burp. I'm not digging on the red. Do like that. And we're going to change. Okay. Back to hair. Almost done. Almost done. Do you like that hair? You use it a bit much though. But let's go ahead and check out that Nadara hair, that one that's like that. I'm kind of digging that black and white. I like that one too, but I'm going to be using that one later this month. Trying to avoid not that one, but that's going to clip right through the shield as soon as she moves. Let's see here. I got tons of hairstyles. I got hairstyles for days. That one's a fun one. I was going to be using this hairstyle for today, anyways. Almost. Again, that's hilarious. You know what? I kind of like it. Let's switch some stuff up here. What am I looking for? I am looking for eyes. We are going to change this eye to a glowing eye, and we're going to make it a red glowing eye. Yeah, yeah. I like the eye patch thing. We're going to change the eyebrow to sync with hair color 1. Synchronize it hairstyle. Go ahead and have that come down to a red. That is complementing color for that. Then we are going to go to the accessories. I'm going to copy this and then remove it just in case I change my. I want to. So we're going to go to advanced settings. We are going to attach to left forearm 2, forearm 1. That change the size? Does. Left forearm 1 gives me a bigger size. That's the one I'm going to go. Rotate it. Oh, actually, you know what? We can set these 0. Then it'll be properly rotated. Then we'll go ahead. That. Down a little bit. Back. Tilt it just a little bit. Wrong tilt. Going to move down a little bit. This way, just a little bit further. And yep, that actually lines up just about right. Then let's make sure that this relatively centered arm back. Bit like that. Cool. All right, and then here's what I'm going to do. We're going to change. We're going to grab. We're going to go ahead and go with that cape that I was looking at earlier. This one. To change it. Nice dark purple. To make it a little narrower. That. A little bit shorter. Make it kind of poof out just a little bit more. Some padding coming out from underneath the shoulder pad. Do that. I'll bring it in a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll just back a little bit like that. Bring it up a little bit. It's got just like a little bit of KB thingy going on right there. And I think that's our goblin. I think that's our goblin girl. With her eye patch and everything. So, yo, what do you think, chat? Been organizing my books, found a copy of Mud and Sludge. It's a Dorhedoro art book. Ooh, cool. I do love me some art books, man. Miss my collection of art books. When I was in Los Angeles, last time I was living in Los Angeles, I had most of my stuff stolen. Most unfortunate. All right, let's change up her movements. All right. Change motion. Swimming. She's gonna be riding a marlin. Why? Because that's cool. Then gliding. Kind of like the arrow dance. Glide like that. And then I think her dash. Let's go with the long stride. That one's a pretty decent one. You know, kind of the chunk warrior. I got some gravity to it, right? Um, or we could just do crazy sliding like this, like ha ha, fantasy character. Kind of like that. What do you guys think? No? What? No? Okay. All right, landing. Ta-da! No, let's go with heavyweight. Yeah, that's point landing. That sinks the shield into it. Don't like it. Whoa there. I like that landing too. And like with the shield and kind of splays out. Pretty marvelistic, you know? I like that. Jump, twist. What else? Stylish, I think. Yeah, that's the one where that buries the shield into her head. Raise arms. Nah, too much flipping. Good. Nope, don't like that one either. So yeah, I think yeah. Dab. Yeah. Jump and dab. I like it. Movement. Long leap. Standard. Standard. Tough. Normal. Block doesn't work. I'd have to change the orientation of the shield. Hover. I don't know. Hover doesn't work. Doesn't seem like a skip and a jump. Although this one I like. I think that one works. That almost makes me want to change up this and go with the long stride. So that's basically the running version. The other one. And then idle. That's gonna be a tough one. Go hands behind the back. No, we got clipping. A model pose. Nah, clipping. Yummy ice cream. There we go. Stop, take a break, have some ice cream. Hand on hip. A little bit of clipping. Not digging it. Nope, clipping. Clipping. Floating. Doesn't seem kind of the floating type. Reading. Ah, clipping. Boxing framework. Yeah, that one looks kind of good though. Kind of ready for adventure, ready for action. Hand on hip, a little bit of clipping, but not too bad. Majestic wings. No. A nice red umbrella. How about a stuffed animal? Checking things out? Nope. Nope. Clipping. Clipping. Well, that one's actually not good. Ta-da! No, I don't like it. Too much clipping. Too much clipping. Too much clipping. I think this is our winner right here. Ready for adventure. To bounce, to bounce, to bounce, to bounce. And yep, I think we'll go with that. And we're gonna go ahead and save our changes. But before I do, we are gonna overwrite the previous waifu of the day. Let's see here. Let's see here. Is all right. So we are going to save creation data as waifu 23. That's right. This is the 23rd one. Go ahead and overwrite. Save the changes. And then next, we're going to pick a weapon. I know exactly which class I'm going to go with. We're going to go with Hunter. Pardon. I'm going to go with Hunter. And she's so tiny. So tiny. So tiny. Everybody's taller. Little goblin. I gotta zoom in. See, I'm zoomed in all the way, and she's still tiny. All right, so let's change our class. Change class. Hunter. Yes. All right, there she is. Bounce, 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 bounce. With all the bouncy that the bouncy can bounce. Okay. Here, sub no. Items. What do I have on my person? I did clear out my inventory because, oh my goodness, the amount of goodies that I got today was just crazy. Okay, so let's take a look at some swords. I think I've got some. I never use that one. I've got crazy looking. I retrieve that one. Retrieve that one because I'm looking for something that's goblin-y. Right? We're looking for something that's kind of on theme. That's a nice little goblin-y kind of rough goblin-y sword, type of deal. That's high tech. Um, ooh, that's a kind of a cool one. That's too. Well, ooh, that's a nice one. It's kind of elvish. No, I'm not going for the tech stuff. I don't want the tech look. Mm, ooh, that one has all the right colors too. That's kind of a cool one. That. And then, ooh, the cursed blade. That's a cool one too, and I have not used that on a build yet. Fantasy sword kind of deal going on there. And let's see here. A lot of these are other weapons. I think I've loaded it up. So let's go ahead and equip a weapon. Got this nice sword. Then we're going to do a weapon camo. Take a look at this one. All right. She's so tiny. So tiny. I think I want to get rid of that cape. Lag, load. Load, hurry up, lag. There we go. That is kind of neat. Adjust the shield a little bit. So that way it doesn't clip when doing poses like that. That is kind of a neat sword. So I do like it. Let's see here. What else? Take a look at this one. Nope. Not what I wanted. Nope, nope, wrong. I went to the wrong menu entirely. Go to the weapon camo. Let's go take a look at this one. Like that's, ooh, that is kind of a goblin-y sword right there. Ooh, that is kind of cool. All right, let's wax these guys real quick. Get back here and die like a punk. All right, so quick tip and trick, everybody. Especially if you're a free-to-play player, money is an issue because you don't have access to selling in the marketplace for free. That is something that Sega wants you to pay for. So over here, just outside of town, you got these things. They are alpha reactors. These are worth 3,500 apiece. So I don't know why the heck I am lagging so hard today. Right. What am I binging for? Nothing's binging. All right. So then you immediately go head east. After you head south from the city, you go east. Boom. Catch that little deal. Go on down. Go on down. We're gonna go in and look. There's some more. There's some more. But wait, folks, you're about to get Billy Mazed. After I get this, Of course, it's not going to show up in my inventory, and I've already collected a whole bunch, and I save them. I don't immediately sell them. So here, then we're going to teleport this location, Halpa Plains north of the city. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right. And we're loading. Why are we lagging so bad today? I have a feeling they might have to do an emergency update. All right, so yep, there's still a couple over here. Continue to head north. And that was over 50,000 Meseta that quick. 50K just for running around grabbing some stuff. Great for getting a little bit of quick cash and whatnot. Then there's another area. See, I have none of these little white map markers are custom with are standard with the game. I put those in. I still do have a beginner's guide series planned for this game to get people some tips and tricks, heads ups, how to rock this game for free. Even though it actually is worth paying for. Like you can get sales on the Arcs Cash or whatever it is, the AC, and you just buy a bunch of that and then just pay for your memberships. Just don't fall for the trap, the gotcha. It is a gotcha game. It really is. All right, we're gonna go get that. We're gonna go ahead, and then you get this stuff. This is Snow. Snow is worth the same amount, 3,500 set at a piece, worth the same amount as those alpha reactors. And it you just gotta follow the trail of goodies, and it's all goodies anyways. All the way to the end. All the way down there. And because it's nighttime, go ahead and jump off your board. Ooh, see those things above his heads? Those are special markers. They're worth extra points. Anyway. Love that jump. Ha ha! Ha ha! It's nighttime in Kavaris region, the snowy region. We're going to go grab those notable Kavaris squids. They only grow at night. They are really good for crafting. And I'll do a special, like I've got to sit down and record and do like a special video where I go through all the notable food items because they're not used. I mean, you can eat them, but that would be a waste because you can use them to craft end game power ups. So up we go. Back to where we came in at. Ta-da! Here we are. Bounce. All right. Let us. The reason I do that is so I can block transfer. Wow, it's really popular today. It's populated. So, and I got to get to work. I got to get this work done. So we're gonna go park our waifu, take our first break, and then we'll. Yep. What the? Oh, that's cool. That's new. That's new. Little special effects because the event. Isn't that nifty? It is. But okay. She's so tiny and she's in heels. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go ahead and pick a good dance. Let's do the arcs dance, because the chances that people will join in on that is pretty. So I have to zoom in again, I think. Let's see here. Let's go check. Let's go check the OBS. How that's. Nope. Let's go check. Starting and just fine there. So check in the studio. No. Okay. So we're go ahead and zoom out one click. Here we go. And there she is, our waifu of the day, our little goblin warrior, Battle Angel Alita, PS1 game in English, never officially translated English, but a full translation was done by fans of. Dude. 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 Yeah. So, yeah, let me make sure that we're up here. We are still a little bit laggy. It might be the fact that there are just so many people on right now. Oh, that, and I have a video editor open in the back. Close that. That actually made things go a little bit fast. All right, folks. I am going to go take a break. Gotta go pay a coffee tax. And then when we get back, we're gonna get to the art stuff. Of course, anybody's welcome to join. It's Digital Bullpen. Let's get some work done. All right. And make sure you go check out all the wonderful links in the description. They're really good stuff. In a minute.
By claiming this new world and corrupting it to the chaos can also regulate freely.
And we are back. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right, let's get to the analog arting with our dancing wife of the day, our little goblin warrior. Yeah, see that little red eye? It works out. It works out just fine. Pokes out. Oh, that's the analog arting. Here we go to the digital arting. Where is my pen? I forgot to plug it in and charge it. It holds a decent. Holds a decent. Let me check it on the chat. Let's see here, we got we got Aaron Immortal Rising. How's it going? How's it going? Make sure you drop that hot links. Yeah, buddy. Good to see. Of course, the lines are open. Anybody's welcome to come up, work, promote, talk some industry, talk some shop about what's hot. You know what's hot? I was watching K-Pop Junkies channel, and she had on the writer for the new Darkwing Duck comic. I'm actually interested in the mainstream comic. I was like, dude, that actually sounds really good. The guy's staying on brand. He's meeting expectations. He's getting all the fan service in there. Got all the Darkwing Duck villains that is getting their own issue apiece, and the artwork looks great, on brand. I was genuinely shocked, and then I heard that the new Space Ghost, which is also they're both from Dynamite, from what I understand. The new Space Ghost comic book is actually really good. That I was like, wow, dude, like. I like it, and Dynamite's a decent company. I like them. I mean, like any company, they produce some stinkers, but they've been from better or worse, they've been doing some pretty good stuff, and they've got the licensing deals. So yeah, definitely go subscribe to K-Pop Junkie. Good interviews. She's building her channel, growing. It's growing. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get into the work here. All right, so I got y'all's music. How's that music sounding out there? Is that loud? Not loud? Because I do not hear it on my end. On my end, it'd be a bit loud. I need to check. Make sure that means is that properly there. I do. Get our output. It's showing about mid-range. A little bit louder than it. I think I can just a little bit. K-Pop Self is one of the official reviewers for EDGEPUNK Magazine. She's good people. Yeah, no, K-Pop's definitely great people. And I finally saw K-Pop with her hair down, and I was like, dude, that's like straight up like Scalpel Zero's hair. Like thick, straight, blonde hair, strong part in the middle. I was like, dang, dude, that's actually her hair. Kind of cool. Speaking of Scalpel Zero, let me open something here. Yeah. So working on some gear. Scalpel Zero. First, we got our little base sketch right here. Kind of splayed out, doing some turnarounds. So we're going to have her in the beginning and then her at the end. We can, there we go to page 1. This is the opening page. Apex Predator. And if I get it in time, and Tokame says it's good enough, it's going in EDGEPUNK number 3. I'm so excited. Finally going to publication. Just throwing in some blue lines, getting some base work put together and whatnot. Yeah. It starts off brutal. It starts off. I do not want that opening in another thing. In here, right there. We get straight on to this triptych. Yeah, hardcore geek. Yeah, no, for real nerd. That's what I'm gonna do every time I see her stream it too. I'm just gonna go in her chat and be like, nerd. The wife has informed me that coffee is on its way. Asking her, I was like, hey, after the stream, you want me to go to the store? She's like, no, I'm already having it. That's right. So everybody out there, deadline for issue number 3 is July 1st. So you do want to get into EDGEPUNK Magazine. I absolutely recommend. It's a paid gig. It's licensed, so you own it. It's yours. They're just licensing the production for the issue, and there's royalties involved. So that does encourage you to go out there and put that product into people's hands. Top copies are included. It's a good, honest, and what should be standard kind of publication arrangement. I'm all for it, and I'm pushing it. EDGEPUNK number 2. I got my advanced copy. Over 2 100 pages of nonstop, brain-melting, face-peeling, immersive entertainment. Lot of fun. Like, lot of fun. I cannot recommend it enough. I wouldn't be getting involved otherwise. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I definitely want to get this stuff done for Rex, get the digital stuff out of the way. Not that I want to get it out of the way, but it's on my plate. I'm sure he would appreciate having his artwork. So, and I'll show some of the other stuff that I have for him here a little bit later. I think I have it buried right now, so I'll pull that out. I have it buried for safety, but I'll pull some of that out later after the next break and show you some of the other commissions that I did for him. The physical commissions. Okay, I'm looking for. Let's see here. Are you more of a beanie person, water bottle person, or satchel person? Have you ever paid? You overpaid for issue 1 and 2. I'm sending you extra merch. Look at that. Look at that. That is good business right there. So I'm glad to say, you know, and that's why I've got EDGEPUNK Magazine in here, because Apex Predator coming to issue number 3. That is helping to pay for all the goodies on this channel. You know, all these people up here. This is stuff that's making it happen. We're growing. We're chugging towards 500 subs. Getting there. We're getting there. I really haven't put a lot of focus into this channel in the past, and I'm trying to do weekday stream around this time. So, yep, that's those lines. We're going to go ahead and duplicate this layer for safety's sake and work on the copied layer. Grab ourselves, make sure we have our kneaded eraser, and that's going to be good enough. Grab our pencil. That should be, yep, that'll be fine. That's the wrong button. There we go. That's the right. I'm going to grab it. Got an H color. Now I'm going to cut out. Go ahead and put. I'm going to inset a door here. I'm going to make it a little bit taller than the entrance to the sheriff's office. All right, we're going to a little bit taller, a bit wider, but a little bit of a doorway. Okay, and then we'll bring it all. I don't want it to be on it. So slightly off that one. Remember, folks, always draw through, draw through, draw through, draw through. We're just going to mirror this there. Go up here. Not put myself into the right direction, right there. And just nuke this really lightly though. No. Hit it with a rocket, opposed to a fat man boy or something more. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bit harder, but that's why I used the kneaded eraser. You can see here it's not really erasing it. This is a stock eraser. Comes with Studio Paint. Put it in the base. Although I do have some that my pencil is down. I'm using more of like a colored pencil, less of a sketch pencil. And let's see. Oh, back to this. And then we'll go ahead and erase that in like that. Now, this is why it's great to work on different layers, because then I can erase my draw through. And lightly erase that draw through. So when I'm all done with this, I'm going to convert it to blue line. And put a little frame around this. Now, I have been doing edged frames, 45-degree joints for a lot of the door frames and window frames. This is going to have a solid overhead frame. I'm going to kind of pop it out just a little bit, so a little bit of thickness. I'm going to put a little bit of offset. It's going to make it stand just a little bit. Pardon me. Goodness gracious. I'm Bertie McBurperson today. Real. Oh. Over. Just a little longer. Okay. But peeking on the chat. Yeah. Satchel man. Don't want to be a satchel man. All right. So, dumbass tanker time. All right. It's dat time, everybody. And I need to make it clear. It's that time, dumbass tanker time. Okay, so back in 2003, actually, like days before the Columbia disaster was destroyed upon reentry, we were training out at the Joint Regional Training Center, JRTC, at Fort Leonard Wood. No, Fort Polk, Louisiana. That's what it was. Fort Polk, Louisiana, not Boston. Fort Polk, Louisiana. Joint Regional Training Center, Infantry Training Center. It was, at the time, it was the most comprehensive urban environment training center. And so we're out there, and we're training against home team, which is, once again, these training centers, their home teams, they take a lot of pride in their ability to make you have a bad day. They really do. Ruler tool here. Go ahead and do that for that too. There we go. And they are not prepared to deal with tanks. No, all credit where credit is due. These guys, men and women, absolutely fantastic. They were no match for tanks. I had no idea. And so they're trying all these different tactics, of course, trying to get good at asymmetrical warfare. And so at night, they would try and sneak up on us with satchel charges and simulated satchel charges, of course, not with kill. And what they would do was they would load up a satchel with bricks of clay, simulate the weight, and they would low crawl across the field. Now, if we're an M1A2 tank, that's the one that's got, looks like it's got a trash can over on the left-hand side of the turret, or if you're looking at it, your right, so stage right, or audience right, stage left. So they would sneak across field. I'm talking like low crawling, because we're in a defensive position. They're making us. The only place that we could set up camp was in the middle of in the open, and we're ready to move to an engagement, to a drill. So we're there for most of the night. And you would watch these dudes low crawl in the dark, in the freezing weather, think it was sometime in February that we were there. Crawling on the ground and with the satchel charges. And of course, we're scanning with the commander's independent thermal viewer, the ITV. That's that garbage can, left hand side of the trick. And so we see them coming. Don't let them know that. And we would wait until they're like 30 to 50 feet away, depending. And then the tank commander, what he can do is he can scan with the thermal viewer, and then he can do what's called designate. He just pushes a button, and the turret just right at where he was. So, and it kind of makes you wonder, like, I mean, dude, when you see 120 millimeter smoothbore whip around to your position like it weren't nothing, we kind of had to wonder, like, how many of those poor, because you know that the person who's doing it is like of the lower rank, right? You don't send out somebody who's got rank to go be the satchel man. We wondered how many of those folks needed a change of underoos after that. It was absolutely hilarious, and we kept singing, "Satchel, satchel man, don't want to be a satchel man." Oh, they're super appreciative of the awesomeness Okame EDGEPUNK have to offer. Good business. It's good business. It's always good business because that's how you grow. And I think that this has the potential to be a really, really fantastic widespread publication. Reinforce that line right there. I'm going to go ahead. I've got to, once again, we're drawing through. Right, so draw through that, hit that. Then we're going to go ahead and draw a line to that. And that's about our midpoint, so we're going to call it. It'll be close enough. So, see, there we go. Have it there. That line. Oh, it's because my thing's off. I was like, wait a minute. All right, cool. So that would be our midpoint for our door. And then we'll go ahead and give it a collar base board right there. Do a boop. Boop it on up. Boop it on up to the boop side. Almost sounds like no, I'm trying to sing there. A little bit of a bevel there. I will fix it back. A little better. Whatever. It's pencils. I'm going to ink it. Put that in. Off, but that's okay. I've been giving it some of the charm. Then give it a middle thing. And we're going to go give it all inserts. See if I got right. Close enough. Close enough. So what I'll do, I'll grab this mighty tool and man. And then we're going to go ahead and drag that up a little bit more. This is one of the advantages to working to penciling digitally. Oh no, I messed something up. I have to erase it. No, I don't. But it also makes traditional analog art that much more valuable because no, that if there was a mistake made, that the artist paid for it in full. That actually, you know what? Alright, retransform, stretch that down. Then, enough. I mean, honestly, background detail that big. No, I might be overstating things here. I'm hungry today. But let's see here. Nope, I still have at least 4 more hours. Yes, that's what I like to see. Dude, get Immortal Rising comic number 1 and 2. Dramatic, epic fantasy comic series. Dude, Jose Garcia. Enough said, it's a mic drop right there. When you say epic, and you see Jose Garcia, that is those two terms are interchangeable, in my humble opinion. Okay, so we've got that door frame in place. Then I want to put a window there, but I don't. I still don't know what that's going to be. I know that it's going to be a shop of some kind. So let's go over here to this. And here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do something a little fancier. This over here. I'm going to grab, grab that whole section there. And I don't know why. Go do this. Oh, I was cutting out the stuff for a thumbnail earlier. That's why it's all messed up. That. Oop. I can grab the whole line, transform, we're going to pull that back. Pull that back. Okay. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. There we go. Pull that. Why are we doing that? Weird. Cancel. Okay. I'm going to grab, that's my center point. I'm going to move it. And set it. That should be level, but it's not looking level to me. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to grab ruler bar. We're going to grab our ruler bar. Why? Oh, guides. No, we're not going to apply the transformation. Bring up our background. Grab this ruler bar. Put right there. We're going to go back up. Go to the autosave. Yes, yes, yes. Autosave. I'm going to draw it back. Okay. Was level. All right, whatever. Okay. I'm going to hide that. Go like that. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this layer back. Why is that? Oh, I know why it is. Because I'm a dummy. That's why. Okay. Go see, see. All right. I have to do work. There's our vanishing point. All right. Is that hidden in there? Vanishing point? Yes. Okay. There's our center mat line. Grab this. Get a new layer. Make it nice and light. I wish my Kobo Libra color had layers in the Note tab. It's fun drawing on e-ink screen. It's not really made for drawing, but it does have a more. Oh, that's there we go. Our comics and manga channel. Ooh, I'm gonna go click on that. Quick, so I gotta go jump over here. Okay, yes, good. I am nice and subscribed. Good. So make sure you guys get on it again. Click on the thing. So, hey, Hunter, I got a Cintiq 16-inch after wanting one for years. This week, an online auction. Nice. Been using a Wacom Intuos 4 and tablets since 2010. And that's a good tablet too. I used the Intuos for a long time. I'm using an XP Pen 22E. It's an older monitor at this point. Got 5 years ago, and I've replaced the pen once because it got mashed. The kids got to playing in the office and they mashed it pretty bad. Like I was like, wow, like how did you guys do that? But is what it is, and it was cheap to replace. Although I wish I knew where my extra nibs were. This is getting pretty beat up at this point. Yeah. So it is 3 o'clock on the East Coast. No, let's see here. I think Omer Glitch is doing 4 o'clock filling in for Rex on the 4 o'clock shadow. So, oh, what is this? Oops, I hit the wrong button. Should not have done it. Is today the 20th anniversary of YouTube? It is. It's the 20th anniversary of YouTube. Wild. That's crazy. I did not know that. I didn't find YouTube till like 2000. No, I found it in 2005 ish, late 2005. Yeah, because before then I was like a Daily Motion guy. I would go to daily watch video. Mostly, I would just if I wanted to watch something, I went to Newgrounds. They had all the good content. Yeah. See here. Oops, that's the wrong one. The wrong one again. Using Clip Studio Paint since 2009. Using a Cintiq is really amazing. Yeah, been using it for the past 6 hours, and I'm loving it. Very cool drawing directly on the color screen for color flatting to variant cover. Yeah, no, I feel that. When I got this, like I did have, I had a Wacom monitor, but that one was stolen from me, unfortunately. It was yesterday for us for the YouTube 20th here in New Zealand. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's after midnight now there. So it's technically tomorrow. Get them winning lottery numbers. Joke never gets old. Okay, maybe it's a little stale. I'm All right, so I gotta go. Deadline calls. I have to go be an educator. We've hit an impasse on our studies, so I gotta make sure that gets done. I'll be back though. I'll be back. I'll come back for Digital Bullpen episode 25.5. Yeah, so 7 a.m. on a Thursday. Yeah, yeah, okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. All right, but so everybody out there in TV land, make sure you go smash that dislike button. Leave a comment, tell me what trash I am. Share it on social media, telling people I'm trash, and hit that bell so you never miss an opportunity to tell me what kind of trash I am. Arg. I'm gonna get those. Hit me up on X at Spare Tank, and I'll get your. I'll send you a link that you can upload a trailer to, and I'll get I'll get it added here to the trailers. Just let me know, like because it's hard for me to keep track of a lot of campaigns and whatnot. Let me know when your campaign ends and stuff like that, so I'm not running a dead trailer. But not that I don't mind promoting something because it's actually kind of good when people go check out a campaign. They're like, oh, it's closed. It's like, oh, you missed out. So yeah, stay tuned. Hit that bell, and until next time, stay magnificent. Stay magnificent, all of you bastards and bastards.